this is the program where we get to talk about social and cultural issues in our society, how they affect our lives, and how we can improve as a people. We also bring you informative, educative, and as well as entertaining content here to spice up your morning, especially for those who might not be going for exercises. We want you, as you're doing your little shows, your little Saturday shows, you also get to learn some new things. You get to get informed, you get to get educated, and we also set you on the role of thinking, because we get to look at issues around us in the society and how we can improve on them, and improve on our lives, and improve on them to get a proper perspective to society, to have a proper society that is working, a society that addresses the needs of the poor, the rich, and every part of the class in the society. So stay with us this morning as we roll the drums again on the Weekend Show. We'll begin, as we do it here, with the press reviews that we have here. We'll look at major stories that are making the headlines on our national dailies. Let's begin from ABS website. Let's begin from home, the stories that are trending on ABS website. We have Anambra State government warns communities in land disputes against taking laws into their hands. IMF warns global crypto trading platforms to register in Nigeria. Bishop Ezofo calls for increased funding of agricultural sector to achieve food security. As Anambra State Petroleum Ministry dissociates itself from activities of HostCon. We also have over 107 million Nigerians enrolled into NIN database. That is still around just few steps above 50% of the entire population of the country registering in NIN. Maybe we'll still get to find out why there is less than 50%, even after over 5 years of emphasizing this area, why we still have this number. Is it technology? Is it reach? Is it strategy? What is discouraging Nigerians from actually registering and becoming part of this? So, all right. If you want the details of these stories and more, go to our website at www.absradiotv.com. You can visit our Facebook page, on our Twitter handle, our Instagram page, on any of the platforms where you can find ABS. Join us there and be part of what is happening in your country, read the news and understand these other stories that are coming your way. From ABS website, we move to the Saturday Punch newspaper this morning. The front page of the Saturday Punch newspaper is quite busy. They are reporting the visit of the Prince Harry and Meghan Markle as they land in Nigeria and visit defense headquarters in Kaduna. There are other stories also on the front page of the Saturday Punch newspaper this morning. We have tension in assembly quarters as court stops 25 pro-Wike lawmakers. Why Awojale deserves Nigeria's second highest honor. Tinubu. Coastal highway controversy. Minister plans live transmission of Reps Pro panel hearing. Says federal government has nothing to hide, ready to face panel. Pays compensation to 9 property owners. Explains why two aren't paid yet. How I overcame F9 parallel in WASE to bag first class in OAU. Unilag Dawn reveals how fish UTME stars, how fish sellers' son, others defied odds to emerge top scorers. We also have I begged doctor to amputate my leg because of severe pain. That's a special story coming from an Ibadan Poly graduate. We also have something for the married couple here, coming from Nollywood star RMD. Why it is hard for entertainers to be faithful in marriage. Find that out when you pick a copy of the Saturday Punch newspaper. From the Saturday Punch, we move to the Saturday Vanguard. Governor Baseki explodes. We cannot secure Nigeria from the center anymore. Let's design the country. Or vows not to run for president or any elective office under present structure. History will tell whether he will keep to that promise. Okwame will returning villagers collapse, fall sick on sighting destroyed homes. We kidnap, extort, rape male victims. Arrested, Lagos Gate says, I'm a bisexual, I have feelings for all genders. Accused lawyer. While dukes are in court with Oba of Benin, find out the stories when you pick the copy of the Saturday Vanguard this morning, May 11, 2024. There are other stories also making the headlines. The crisis in the political space of Rivers State is also making the front page of the headline this morning, as court sacks 25 APC lawmakers from Rivers Assembly. Eyes on INEC as anarchy looms. Setting Rivers on fire may end this democracy, but the judge warns. Fubara committed impeachable offenses. APC. Saturday Health. Mosquito bite leads to 17-year penal swelling. Study links home cooking fumes to lung damage. Experiencing discrimination accelerates aging, study says. Alleged 80.2 billion naira fraud. We don't know where Yahaya Bello is, lawyer tells court. Judge fixes June 13 for arraignment. There are also some other stories on the front page of the Saturday Vanguard. From the Saturday Vanguard, we move to the Saturday Tribune. The big story. Court stops pro-Wike lawmakers from holding meetings. APC speaks on status of defected legislators. Tinubu confers second highest national honor on Awujale. PDP crisis will be over soon, Atiku says. Enugu government seals 100 billion naira agribusiness deal. Bandits invade Kogi Varsity, abduct many students. Judges tell ex-Governor Bello, even if my order was made in error, you must appear in court. That's the story coming from the trial of the former governor of Kogi State. Meghan Markle in Abuja says Prince Harry is so inspiring because he speaks the truth. Certain brain disorders manifest in increased religiosity. Professor Akinyemi, neuroscientist, says. Find out the details of that one. That one will be interesting on the Saturday Tribune this morning. Then, the Guardian on Saturday, the big story. Military in sombre mood as terrorist ambush killed over 50 soldiers, officers in 8 months. That's a special feature here coming from the Guardian on Saturday. Nigeria will only find solution to spate of killings of its military personnel and other citizens when culprits arrested for committing such crimes are diligently and speedily prosecuted, convicted, and punished accordingly. Ochanugo, find who is that and how his analysis will pan out on the Nigerian space. Women must recognize unique demands of each career phase. That's on page 13 of the Guardian newspaper this morning. Women must recognize unique demands of each career phase. While consumption of sex enhancement, body enlargement, herbal mixtures should be avoided for those who take drugs to enhance their sex life or body or enlarge a particular part of the body. There is a special story for you to read here on the Guardian newspaper, why you should avoid that and why that is a danger to your health. Even if arrest warrant was illegally obtained, Yahaya Bello should appear in court. Judge rules. After Dangote, Adenuga, Anyoku, Tinubu confers GCON on Awujale at 90. Detained journalist regains freedom. Find out which journalist was that and why he was even detained ab initio. International Africa Day. Institute urges federal government to declare May 25 as public holiday. Another public holiday. Is it not much, a lot for a year with the number of public holidays we have these days? And another organization is asking for a public holiday to celebrate International Day. However, you can get a copy of The Guardian and see their argument, why they are proposing that, and why they think that public holiday would help to improve on our development as a country. And then we finally have the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. Bandits kill 30 farmers, Islamic cleric in Zamfara. The riders, 2 herders, 150 cattle killed in fresh Plateau attack. One wonders when the killings in Plateau this year will end. Gunmen abduct 9 students from Kogi Varsity. Nollywood horror classics of the 90s. That's a special feature coming from the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. Countless ad hoc committees in NAS despite 224 standing ones. Countless ad hoc committees in National Assembly despite 224 standing ones. The legislature seems to be catching up with the executive with the number of standing committees and ad hoc committees that are now in existence at the National Assembly. Inside Nasarawa dreadful mining camps, how female miners are sexually violated. We also have what we are doing to fight trend. Women, that's an association. Other groups are also pledging to fight against the sexual violation of female miners. Darkness, chaotic traffic pervade Abuja over malfunctioning street lights. Find out why that is also making the headline on the Daily Trust Saturday this morning. Naira drops from best to worst performing currency report. That will be just an official backup to what has been happening to the Naira recently, dangling right there at the capital market and putting the economy at a comatose. Find out what the report says, and maybe it can also give us the possible immediate and remote causes for that, and what we can do as a country to save our economy and the Naira from imminent and total collapse. Yahaya Bello agrees to appear in court for arraignment June 13. Agrees. That's the caption. Well, there, if you get a copy of the Daily Trust, you know how he's agreeing and why it seems the court is pandering to his own dances. We also have here, court restrains pro-Wike lawmakers from parading themselves as assembly members. Those are the major stories that we have this morning, or what the papers are saying on this morning's press review. Remember that if you want to get the details of these and more, you can just go to any of the vendors you have around, pick a copy, and get the details of these stories and more right there in our papers this morning. Or if you are not a fan of going to the vendors, you can go to any of their websites. Most of them already have these stories running on their Facebook pages and on their website. So visit them and get a glimpse or read through what is happening. While we get this to whet your appetite for the news for this Saturday morning, for you to understand what is happening across the country and in Anambra especially this Saturday morning, May 11, 2024. Stay with us on the Weekend Show. When we come back, we'll bring you breakfast news.